Where did my files go? Can I even work with my files locally using SOLIDWORKS Connected? Hello there, and welcome to Hitchhiker's Guide to 3D Experience. My name is Christoffer. I'm a certified SOLIDWORKS expert and an elite application engineer with a passion for the 3D Experience platform. In this video, we will investigate how local file handling works in SOLIDWORKS Connected compared to SOLIDWORKS Desktop. Alright, at this moment, local file handling in SOLIDWORKS Desktop is probably not a mystery to most SOLIDWORKS users. Since SOLIDWORKS Desktop by default is not connected to a specific data management system out of the box, local storage is pretty much the only option we have with a fresh install of SOLIDWORKS Desktop. I know we still have the ability to save to a network drive if we want to, but the process for that is no different than saving locally. But what about SOLIDWORKS Connected? Since SOLIDWORKS Connected by default saves to the 3D Experience platform when using the Save button, can we even save our files locally then? And yes, we can still save a file to a local folder on the PC. This lets us browse to the save location using the File Explorer window that we already know from saving in SOLIDWORKS Desktop. And in the same way, we could also browse and open any SOLIDWORKS file from a local folder as well. Okay, that's great, Chris, you might say. But what about my files that are already on the platform? What happens when I open one of those and make some changes, but for any reason has to take a break? Will I then be forced to save to the platform, or what? No. When you open a file from the 3D Experience platform, it is automatically downloaded and placed in the local 3D Experience cache folder. And when editing the file, you can still save the changes locally before saving to the 3D Experience platform. You can even restart SOLIDWORKS, continue your design changes, and wait with saving the changes to the platform till you're ready. The local cache folder is placed physically in your local storage and can be managed directly from within SOLIDWORKS Connected, which as a rule of thumb should be the only place you interact with it, since it behaves differently than other folders on your PC. But you can browse and manage your local files straight from the 3D Experience files in this PC task pane inside of SOLIDWORKS Connected. That's pretty cool, I think. So that's it for now. If you made it all the way through, please leave a comment if you have anything you would like to see covered in a future video. For example, a more in-depth look at the local cache in SOLIDWORKS Connected and how it works and behaves, or maybe how working offline differs between SOLIDWORKS Desktop and SOLIDWORKS Connected in case you need to be off the grid for a period of time. Let me know. Also, if you haven't yet, go check out my previous video on how the Save button works between the two versions of SOLIDWORKS, and be sure to look out for my next video covering the differences in the available add-ins in SOLIDWORKS Desktop and in SOLIDWORKS Connected. Thanks for now, see you next time.